Hey guys, today we're going to talk about a tool called Adobe Spark. Adobe Spark is a creation tool that will allow you to create either a page, a post, or a short video that will help your instruction. It could help you do a lot of different stuff. It could just be to create a message or an image to send out to, for a newsletter or something too. So, I mean, it's a flexible tool with a lot of variable uses in your classroom. So let's get started. If you want to use Adobe Spark, you can just type Adobe Spark into Google, or you can go to spark.adobe, whoops, not comma, oh boy, not my strong suit with typing today, spark.adobe.com, and you'll go to you'll see this. You will need to create an account to save and share stuff. Since I already have an account, I'm going to log in. You can log in directly with Google or Facebook, which is nice, or you can just sign up, create your own account with an email address of your choosing. I always go for Google. And one thing that you'll notice about Adobe Spark is it kind of is on the struggle bus with Google, so you have to click through here a few times to get that working correctly, but eventually you'll get it. So Adobe Spark does allow you to create 3 pretty cool pieces of content, and you can get, I'm getting ahead of myself. Whenever you log in, you'll have your projects page here. You'll probably have nothing down here, maybe some examples and stuff, right? And you also have some examples up here that you can start looking at that others have published. So this is a good way to kind of get an idea of what these things look like. Inspiration gallery across the top. This is stuff that other people have published before. So you can take a look at that. And then there's the blog that's the developers, and they kind of share what people are doing with these tools. I'm actually going to point you guys over here to the navigation menu, this little hamburger icon or the 3 horizontal lines. We'll click on that. You'll see that you have the 3 pieces of content that you can make. This is how you will create a new one. Or you can click this yellow button up here. But this is the easiest way. Inspiration gallery, I already talked about that. I'm actually going to hit up that inspiration gallery right now, and I'm going to show you guys some examples. You can go into that inspiration gallery, and by category you can come in here and see stuff other people are publishing. Education is a good place to go and kind of get your feet wet with seeing what people are doing with this. You'll see a teacher here has created a kind of a portfolio resume. Let's go down here to the examples. So right here, right now, it's showing all, but you will see you can create a page, a post, or a video. So I'm going to just show you an example of each. I'm going to click Pages, and it's going to show me some pages that teachers have created for their classroom. I'm going to click this Revolutionary War one. Looks good. So this is a page that a teacher put together, obviously to create some background for the Revolutionary War. And as you see, as I scroll down through this, it's just got some nice subtle animation. There's been some text included with it. It just looks really sharp. And this would be the kind of thing you could easily use to set the background for a lesson, or engage your students with some interesting visuals about something to kind of let them know a little bit more about the content that you're teaching. And so that's what a page is really good for. You could also just do your whole lesson through this and have the various, your anticipatory set, the thing you're grabbing their attention with, the hook, content. You could lead down into some links for independent practice and stuff like that too. All right, let's look at posts. Posts are really just kind of little images that you'll use to either do an announcement or share something about what's happening in your class. So here's an example of this is an image a teacher used to create basically a soundtrack or a playlist for stuff in her classroom. So this could be, maybe these songs are on a theme of the kind of content that they're talking about. It could be. Or it could just be good music for listening to while study. But basically a post is just a little, it's kind of like Instagram. You got the square, and you can add filters and put text on top and things like that. The last one is a video. Videos are short little clips that you can create that can be specific to the content that you're teaching. So I'll just click on this one over here, and we'll play it. You'll get to kind of hear how one of the videos sounds.
When type meets image, there's automatically a dialogue between them, which can pull the message into many different directions. Today, we're going to look at the 4 critical relationships of type and image. Learning the differences of these relationships is easy.
All right, I'm going to stop that there, but you get the idea what the teacher has done is they took all of these different parts of a lesson, and this might be an introduction or it might be a review or something, but they said, okay, this is going to be about imagery and photography and how we can use text and visuals to create a unified composition to give a idea or a message or whatever. And so they found all the visuals that they wanted to use, and then they were able to create that voice narration, that vocal narration over the top. So there's a lot of applications for creating a Spark video as well. So that's basically the introduction to the things that you can do with it. When we get in here in our next lesson, we will start talking about making a post and how you can use that in your classroom.